got to in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter against the Eagles on the road, Bo Nix was 9 of 10, 3 of 3 on scoring drives, 101 on 2-point conversion. A lot of you guys are rooting against Bo Nix. It's going to work. I mean, he's going against Vic Fangio's defense in that roster. He's really been able to speed up his delivery. He held on to the ball last year too long. He plays super fast right now. He is, and he's also really athletic. I'd make an argument you could run him more. He is really athletic. And here's the thing that you see. I say this all the time. Watch a game and watch the play calling. A coach will tell you what they think about a player by the plays they call. Okay, there's no hand-holding here. Right now, Bo Nix leads the NFL in pass attempts. Yep, more than any other quarterback. That is trust. There's no hand-holding going on in Denver. So, and the other thing, one of the great things about Brady is Brady didn't take sacks. Brady had no problem throwing it away, dirting it, getting rid of it. Bo Nix doesn't get sacked. And they've faced some real defenses. He's been sacked 5 times all year. Now, you know how last year we said a lot of times Caleb Williams was getting sacked and it wasn't always the offensive line's fault? Matt Hasselbeck said that. A lot of people said that. Well, he's only sacked 5 times. That's not all the offensive line getting credit. He gets rid of it fast. And again, he's only played 22 games. So he's going to have, Drake May had a horrible interception against the Steelers. Bad plays are going to happen. But when I watch him and his ability to get rid of the ball, get first downs with his legs, I mean, intellectually, physically, that ball's out.
Yeah. It's honestly genuinely hilarious to me that there really are so many people rooting against Bo Nix. Even after this game, which was a massive win, a huge win, a comeback win in the fourth quarter on the road against the reigning undefeated Super Bowl champions. People are like, Bo Nix didn't play that good. He actually played awful. I swear it's like people don't understand what they're watching. I swear it's like people only think that a quarterback is playing well when he's throwing 45-yard passes, 45-yard touchdown passes, throwing for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like it's just unbelievable. It really is. It's just unbelievable that people are still so obsessed with doubting Bo Nix and Denver Broncos. And considering what Sean Payton is asking, but like everything Colin said is what I'd been saying now for months and months and months. Sean Payton is putting the game in his hands. He's putting the game in his hands. He's putting the games in his hands. He does not take sacks. I've been talking about the pressure to sack percentage from the get-go with Bo Nix. I talked about it all summer long and said it's not just the O-line. He is not taking sacks. He is not taking them. This is Bo Nix getting it done, and Sean Payton. Sean Payton deserves a lot of credit for that as well. To me, I think it's a coach quarterback stat a lot of times in terms of minimizing the sacks that you take, even when the pressure does get to you, especially when it's not born out of hyper mobility and strength. Bo takes less sacks than a Jaden Daniels, and if they both avoid sacks in a moment, they're doing it different ways. But I mean, just the constant of downplaying of what Bo Nix has accomplished and what he's doing. I'm just going to be really honest. It's pathetic. I really don't use strong language like that. And it's not like the word pathetic is like the strong, but I find it just pathetic. It's just sad. You got Broncos fans that are rooting against Bo Nix, saying that he needs to be benched. And it's born out of this obsession with these big plays. And I keep trying to tell you, because they missed a couple times on these big plays. Those big plays have a success rate of, like, if you do hit it 50% of the time, you are knocking out of the park. So if you think that he's going to be able to just hit these guys again and again and again on these just 60-yard daggers nonstop, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And one of the big plays, he made a beautiful throw. It was dropped. It was straight up dropped. But to be able to come back in the fourth quarter, it's just massive. Before I get any deeper, Denver Broncos fans, I got to ask you please subscribe. Please subscribe. Help me create the best possible sports community that I can. And the best way to do that is by subscribing and watching the full length of the video. When you do that, this is what happens. The views go through the roof, the subscribers go through the roof, and it really helps us build a community that we can then keep creating the best possible Denver Broncos content. And you know you got an army of Kansas City Chiefs fans that don't want that. They don't want that. They're on the front lines of trying to be like, Bo Nix isn't that good. Bo Nix isn't that good. Oh, Sean Payton's not good. Sean Payton's not good. And it's obnoxious. I mean, it really is. It's exhausting because it's just born out of just nonsense. You know, it's not reality. But the hate and the doubt that Bo Nix has, when in this very broadcast, in his last 12 games, 68.8%, 240 yards per game, 28-10 touchdown to interception ratio, 6th most total touchdowns since being drafted. And yet we want to keep pretending like he hasn't been great. Like he hasn't been a top quarterback in the NFL. Like he hasn't been a top quarterback in the NFL. Keep trying to pretend that Caleb Williams has been better than him. These are just forced made-up narratives that drive me insane. That drive me absolutely insane. This game, someone like what Bo Nix did in this game against the Philadelphia Eagles on the road, against the defending Super Bowl champions, against Fangio, will get less praise, will get less attention than Caleb Williams cooking an atrocious, an absolute awful, terrible Dallas Cowboys defense, where he's throwing to wide open guys all game. But we praise that as it's just the most amazing thing ever because it was 350 yards and 4 touchdowns and whatever. And it's just like, that's not football, guys. That's not football. That's not all there is to it. Asking your quarterback to throw the ball, to make a play on a 2-point conversion, putting the ball in his hands, on the road against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's big time. That is so much bigger than throwing a 45-yard pass to a wide open receiver against an awful defense. It just is. It just is. And then people don't even watch the games and then they comment. They just make some, oh, wow, Bo Nix really played that great. What do you, he threw for like 107 yards. It's like, no, he didn't. Like, what do you even, like, I'm telling you, man, people just make stuff up. That's why I'm asking you to subscribe. That's why I'm asking you to watch the full-length videos, because we got to start to drown out the nonsense comments, because it's just, we got to elevate. I've been to Denver many times. I love Denver, right? It is a smart, intelligent group out there. It is a high quality, clean city that's like very artsy and stuff, and nature, and like it's gorgeous. I filmed a commercial out there, like in a hangar turned gym or whatever. I mean, like, it's, you know, Denver is one of the coolest cities I've ever been. Boulder's beautiful. And so some of the comments that I'm seeing, I'm just like, man, you guys can't be from Denver. Like some of the hate that I said, like, you're not from Denver, are you? You haven't really spent a lot of time in Colorado, have you? So you got to help me out here. You got to help me out. I need an army of actual Denver Broncos fans who know what they're seeing, who aren't like, Bo Nix should be benched. He's not good. He's like Mac Jones, which is hilarious because Mac Jones is balling. Like, that's what Nick obviously keeps saying. Oh, he's like Mac Jones. It's like, well, Mac Jones just beat Matthew Stafford on the road, you know, beat the Rams, top team in the NFL. And now Bo Nix and Denver Broncos just beat the undefeated top team in the NFL, the official top team in the NFL, the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. So what are you going to say? It's like, what are you going to say? Because that's all they kept saying. He can't beat good teams. What's his record against teams with a winning record? And it's like, I go through the stats. I showed you his big games. I've done that again and again and again. And it's just always downplayed no matter what this man does, no matter what this Broncos team does. And like I said, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. Rejecting reality. It's just sad. It's just sad. And I'm telling you right now, it's probably Kansas City Chiefs fans. That's what it is. It's probably Kansas City Chiefs fans. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Denver Broncos and Bo Nix? Are you impressed with Bo Nix's comeback win, just the Denver Broncos performance as a whole? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.